Okay, we should be live. Is it working? I don't think it's working. Oh, it is working. Okay, never mind. We're good. All right. So we've got the final OFL 22 game today, the OFL Bowl 19, between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. We saw them both win their conference championships in the last stream. And then, as I briefly hinted on about an hour ago, at halftime of this game, I have a special announcement. I actually have two. So you'll see what those are when we get to halftime. I do have one playbook change I think I have to make first for Baltimore. And then that's it. Then we can start. Nope, the Ravens are not up there. They do not start with a B. Yeah, there's going to be a halftime show. I'm going to be twerking and everything. All right, the special announcements, good announcements. It depends on how you take them, but yeah, they're good, I promise. Okay, so he wants the Bucks. Boom, easy enough. Private lap dance with Lap Dance Lance, who's currently in Cancun after his team lost to us in the wild card round. So for those who have been either living under a rock or need a reminder, this is what our playoff picture looks like. We've had some pretty wild games, including in the last stream. The Ravens and Shamrocks was an all-time thriller, with the Ravens, of course, winning in the snow. Where is our championship game located here? Super Bowl Miami. So it's in Miami. Home of the Dolphins. Echo. Why would there be an echo? That only works when I have my two controllers. Oh my god, my other controller's been right on my desk this whole time. Well, I just found my other controller, guys. So, for those who don't know what my setup looks like, I have my desk here. I have two white controllers and a purple controller. The purple one is the main one that I use. One of my white controllers doesn't work, and I haven't been able to find the other one, but it's been on plain sight on my desk the entire time, and I am just seeing that now. I'm very clumsy when it comes to losing stuff like this, but now I have my other controller at least. Jeez, I feel stupid. Okay. Who else missed the echo, am I right? More white controllers than colored ones, racist. Well, the white one is the one that came with the console, and then I bought one like right when it came out anyway, and then one of them didn't work, and the other one was being finicky, so I had to get the purple one. But now we have two controllers, so everybody can pick their jerseys. Siri, give me a whole number between 68 and 69. This is going to be the last time we hear from Siri in OFL 22. Oh, Siri didn't answer my question. I actually have a better idea. Siri, give me a number between 69,419 and 69,420. Yes, Siri picked 69,420. All right, we're good. That would be using the Rams, because they are technically home. I don't know why, but they are. I think the Ravens probably are the clear favorites in this game, but I could see a world where the Rams win it. I mean, they have won 3 playoff games. They've beaten some good teams. They let Carolina, the best team in the NFC, score 6. So I don't know if they're going to be able to stop Dan, but they've certainly been able to do it, and their offense is more than capable. DJ Uiagalelei certainly can sling the rock. Isn't it strange that they made the PS5 white? That is kind of weird, because the PS4 is black. So I don't really know why they made that change, but they did. We're here for a reason. Absolutely. The Rams have earned this. They have undoubtedly earned this. Mr. Rob SGYT, welcome to Miami. Put on a show. All I want to see is a good game. I would be more than fine with both of these teams winning. White jerseys, purple pants. Easy enough. What about you, Mr. Rob? Since you retired, I became the Rams coach. No. Hector's lying. That's not true. Congrats to the Rams, I guess. Oh, yeah, because you're salty, because they're rivals. Am I eligible for OFL 23 coaching? No. I'm kidding. Don't worry. You have the team, which, again, I'll be explaining a little bit more about later. Fine with the home team. Okay, easy enough. Everybody's sticking with their regular stuff today. I can't block Hector's messages on YouTube. Sorry to hear that. I said the Rams win because this feels like a game where the Ravens offense looks like a disabled kid in a 400-meter sprint. Jesus Christ. That's a little harsh. But yeah, both of these teams have absolutely earned this game. We have the Baltimore Ravens led by the possible MVP frontrunner, number 5, Dan the Man, which you guys may find out the winners of said awards sooner rather than later. Hint, hint. The Rams are led by DJ Uiagalelei, somebody who I have stuck my neck out for the longest time. His younger brother, Mateo Uiagalelei, is now with my Oregon Ducks, so I have more than enough reason to stick out my neck for anybody in the Uiagalelei family. No team under Tim Tebow's tutelage could fail. He's a man of the Lord. I didn't know we had Nick Adams in our chat. How you doing, Nick? You enjoying your Donald Trump NFT trading cards at Hooters with the boys? All right, let's get this started. Now that we've got Nick Adams in our chat, how do you feel about who else is Nick Adams' favorite player? So I heard you're a Gardner Minshew guy, Nick. If Gardner Minshew plays well this weekend against Dallas, should the Eagles start him the rest of the year over MVP frontrunner Jalen Hurts? I said DJ Uiagalelei's brother is going to Oregon. That is correct. He committed about 3 hours ago. NFTs more like gifts of God. This really is Nick Adams. We got this, Hector. Hector has nothing to do with the Rams. Nothing. Except for that Hector's team lost to the Rams in the playoffs, which also happens to be my team, so I'm sad now. Not a great start for DJ. But for real, NFTs are kind of rip-offs. Well, you should tell that to Nick Adams, because apparently he doesn't know that. Another missed throw by DJ. Although the Rams' defense is really what won them the game against Carolina, DJ was pretty good, minus the one of the interceptions he had. 3rd and 10. DJ takes a shot, and it is caught. Laviska Shenault could go all the way. Well, that's a start. We are not even a minute into the game. We're 20 seconds into the game, and we already have an 84-yard touchdown. I think this is going to be a fun one, guys. I think this is going to be a fun game. I assume nobody picked me in their division next year because everybody is scared. Well, I mean, you've already built one championship team, and you might have built another, so I would be scared too. I'd rather lose to Dallas in Week 16 than Dallas in the divisional round. You're not going to play Dallas in the divisional round, don't worry. Because the 7th-seeded Lions are going to beat Minnesota. Oh, fumble! Ooh, that was close. If the Rams had gotten that, holy hell, that would have completely changed this game. That wasn't just a hit. He literally hit that man's soul out of his body. Good Lord. I'm surprised the guy who didn't get hit was hurt. Jeez. I'm trying to kill him. He got rocked. And now we get to see the Ravens offense, who scored 56 points in the AFC Championship game against Dublin. Tim Tebow would know a lot about souls. Amen to that. Dan the Man, he's thrown for now close to 70 total touchdowns this year, if you count the regular season and the postseason. Nah, Hurts doesn't get hurt, minus the fact that he literally just got hurt 3 days ago. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, I don't think he kept his footing. Nope, they didn't get it. He hit him so hard he injured himself. Look at all those superstars. Both teams have a lot of superstars, but I think Baltimore probably has more on both sides of the ball than anybody in the entire league. Go for it. I think it's too early. At the 26, a minute and a half into the game, I think it's a right call upon it. Even if you probably get it, if you don't get it, you're completely screwed. You can't get an inch. An inch is a lot. Okay? Jeez. So now the Rams have it back. Here's Javonte Williams. It'd be awfully ironic after the Rams traded away IT for Javonte Williams and the Rams win a championship. That would be ironic. Now, Javonte was pretty bad against Carolina. We'll see what he can do here against the Ravens, whose run defense was really good in the AFC Championship. Despite allowing 49 points, it was not because Dublin ran the ball well. Nick, an inch is a lot. Thank you. I don't trust this defense. I wouldn't trust your defense either, because they just allowed 49 points, but they are a very talented unit. I know they're capable of making plays. I mean, look at the front unit. X Factor, X Factor, X Factor, Superstar, Superstar. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty good. Here's DJ Uiagalelei, incomplete. Also kind of fitting is that we have 2 number 1 overall picks playing in this game. In the season, I guess technically season 1 draft, the draft before season 2, DJ Uiagalelei was the number 1 pick. And then the following year, we had Dan as the number 1 pick. Sorry, but the Glock between my legs is not impressed. You have big Glock Brock Purdy between your legs? Are we doing a long-term sim? I want to. I don't know when we're going to have time to do it, but I want to. So I'm still trying to figure out when that would be. Because I want to get everything started for OFL 23 next week. And I don't know when I'm going to have time to do a long-term sim, but I do want to. So I'm going to try to figure it out. Maybe Friday. We'll see. Although I think I would probably do most of the simming off camera. And then we would look at everything on camera, obviously. So I guess it wouldn't be that long of a stream. And I guess if it's simulating, I could always do something else in the background. So, yeah, I guess I could try for Friday. What's it like making me cry by making sure Javontavius Carter isn't a Nick? Well, I'm sorry that you cried. And blame the Clippers for picking him. We aren't not good. That's correct. You guys are good. My friend's a Ravens fan, and he's raging right now. It's early. We're 6 minutes into the game. The Ravens are the better team. Obviously, I think the Rams belong here. They've earned it as they just get stopped. The Ravens are the better team. There's no reason to think they can't come back. Although, yes, I am very impressed. But Rams look phenomenal right now. Did you script my guy to go that high? I did not. I did not think your guy was going to go in the top 10. With 2K, sometimes I can't really script anything. Oh, did he miss that kick? That was from sub 50. That was less than 50 yards, and he missed it. Wide to the left. If you think about it, an actual Ram would trample a Raven, therefore the Rams win. That's the only logic that works for the Lions winning a playoff game. The Lions could probably eat a Viking. Or a 49er. What even is a 49er? The people who mined coal? I think a lion could eat someone who mined coal. Why are all OFL kickers trash? I mean, Justin Tucker insists. Justin Tucker's team also lost like 7 of their last 9 games to not get into playoffs, but that's besides the point. Another big hit. These Rams are ruthless. C++, I think most of the potential ratings are wrong. So I wouldn't really worry about the potential ratings because I don't know why, but like when I scroll through the ratings and it lists a player's potential, sometimes it isn't right. And I have no clue why. But don't listen to the potential ratings shown in the game. Or the potential letter grades, I should say. A lion theoretically could eat a Viking unless the Viking was a berserker who had a copious amount of some substance in their body and just murked it. Well, I guess that's true. Lord knows the Vikings' defense doesn't have any of that. Maybe their offense does. Or at least maybe Justin Jefferson does. First quarter in the books, the Rams lead 7-0. But the Ravens are kind of moving it down the field. And remember, at halftime, I have 2 announcements. Both of which are good. So, stay tuned. You guys have Lions or Vikings, and I have an Elf. I guess that's good because it's December. The other months it doesn't matter, but it's cool to have an Elf in December. Dan on the run under a ton of pressure with a defender right in his face. And he launches a perfect throw for DJ Moore. A Bear should maul a Viking. That is true. And then a Packer. What even is a Packer? Somebody who packs cheese? They should get last place every year. Let's go now. And then the Lions and the Bears fight for the division. What if the Lions GM had a career-ending heart attack? You saw they hired me. Based on my OFL track record, how would you feel? I'd be a little bit concerned for my first-round picks. Hey, there's Aiden Hutchinson. Speak of the devil. Because I'd be a little bit worried that they would be traded for Jacoby Brissett. The Colts is just a legit horseshoe. The Jets would be pretty good. Can anyone stop a physical Jet? There are 3 number 1 picks in this game. You're right. Aiden Hutchinson, I think, was also number 1. I guess the moral of the story, kids, is get the number 1 pick. Speaking of number 1, Cortland Sutton with the touchdown. He had like 200-something yards in the AFC Championship game. And now he gets to score here, and the Ravens tie it up at 7. Hello, Eastman. Welcome in. How you doing? But back to the point. Could anybody stop a Jet? What is a Bill? That's a good question. Like Buffalo Bill? Would that count as like Buffalo Bill himself or like a Buffalo? Because there's a big difference. The Giants would be in the middle of a mega dynasty. The Giants and the Jets would be like the 2 best teams. How ironic. Who'd be the worst team other than the Colts? You know who'd be kind of good? The Chargers, because they're a lightning bolt. They could just kill you. So wouldn't the Chargers be pretty good? Or who knows what types of powers the Saints have, being a Saint. And then the Texans are just like people from Texas. Just a bunch of rednecks. So they probably wouldn't be all that good. The Bengals would own the AFC North, so nothing would change. And maybe that'll stay true in OFL 23. Wink, wink. A charger is just a thing that charges your phone. Yeah, but it's like a charger is in like a lightning charge. There's Will Anderson with the sack. Another former top pick. He wasn't number 1. But yeah, again, the key here is to pick and pick high. As we're seeing with Aiden Hutchinson, Will Anderson, DJ Uyunglele, and Dan. As DJ goes short, no first down. Good stop by the Ravens. The Steelers would just be random dudes who worked in a steel mill. Yet they'd still get, at worst, 3rd place. Would they be able to beat a Raven? Probably not. I mean, what is a commander, though? Like, someone who commands an army, like George Washington? George Washington versus, like, a famous cowboy. Who wins? So here's Dan coming off a nice drive, leading to a touchdown. The possible MVP winner now in the zone. You're forgetting what a Titan... Yeah, a Titan would probably be good too. Does the commander get an army to command? If they do, then that would really help him. George Washington is a president. I am well aware. Thanks for the history lesson. But he is also an army commander, kind of, technically. Dan is sacked on first down. Good play by 23. Who's 23? I don't know, but he made a good play. The Nets would be the worst team I've ever seen. Yeah, probably. I guess if the Chargers would be good, wouldn't the Thunder be good, pretty good too? I mean, if the Nets are bad, what about the Knicks? What is a Knick? Third down. Dan goes down. Ooh, he overthrows his target. That was a touchdown. CP3 would finally win something. The Yankees would still suck again. Suck it. What is a Sixer? I guess the people who signed the Declaration of Independence. So I guess George Washington has an NFL team and an NBA team too. A Knick is a pair of pants. Well, their full name is the Knickerbockers, so what is that? Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 the Angels would be good. Finally. They'd be better than the Dodgers. What is a Dodger? Like someone who dodges? How is Dan? Dan has been pretty good. He missed a big throw a moment ago. What is a Cincinnati Red? I guess the color red. Yet they'd still probably beat the Pirates because, well, the Pirates can't win anything. Why can I hear the audibles from your mic? What's an audible? A Dodger could be a car. That's true. That's true. Now, big hit. What's a flag? It's a holding on the offense. On Cesar Ruiz. So the first down is taken back. The Milwaukee Brewers would make everyone drunk. DJ's numbers are pretty good. 11 for 14, 144, and a touchdown. Both quarterbacks are playing well. Second and 12. Another nice pass caught by Chenault. He had the touchdown earlier. The Diamondbacks would just bite everybody. Yeah, but they can't beat like a Rocky Mountain. Is anyone here scared of a Toronto Maple Leaf? Probably not. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 7-7. Exciting game.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
All live the Seattle Kraken. Release the Kraken. The Rams started at the ball, right? So if hypothetically the Ravens were to have the lead at halftime, but they'd be in a really good spot. So the Rams really could use some points on this drive. Okay, DJ goes short. Should be 31-7. I'm disowning Dan. I mean, it's been a close game. Really good offenses versus really good defenses. DJ overthrows his target.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
DJ under pressure to throw. Gets about 8 or 9. DJ sucks. He's 15 for 19, 182 and a touchdown. I don't know about you, but I think that's not bad. Why'd the Rams wait to call a timeout? Okay. You do you, LA. I believe that's their first one. Yep, and they have 101 left in the half. Pretty much in field goal range, although their kicker sucks. So, maybe not. As on third down, he is sacked by Montez Sweat. They're probably going to have to punt. They should not kick. Don't kick. Good, for their own sake. Why are the Ravens not calling time? Why don't you try to score and take the lead? I don't like that at all. Hey guys, it's me, Octagonal Gaming, making a surprise appearance in the last ever OFL. Yeah, because that's totally me. Call time. We want to see a Hail Mary, damn it. Alright, that'll wrap up the first half. It's been a close game, 7-7. And as promised, I do have a couple of announcements. All right, so the first one, we're going to be going over the awards for Season 5. All right, we'll start with the MVP. First place goes to Dan. Second place is Russell Wilson. And third place is Joe Burrow. Offensive Player of the Year, Joe Mixon wins pretty convincingly. DJ Moore comfortably gets second place. And Alvin Kamara is third. Defensive Player of the Year, Nick Bosa wins pretty easily. Second place goes to Kenny Clark. Third place goes to Will Anderson, narrowly edging out his former... Why are we in the second half? Let's stop the game. Let's stop the game. Third place, as I was trying to say, is Will Anderson, barely edging out his former teammate, Kayvon Thibodeau. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dickie Cocklauncher gets first place. Alex Morton, I think, got snubbed. He gets second place. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Tyrell Sherman, with Titus Arrington getting second. Coach of the Year goes to SGYT in first, Bacher in second, and DeGames in third. And then for the biggest meme of all of OFL 22, it was very close between the Matt Corral QB carousel. We have Hector trading himself to his rival, only for his team to completely fall apart. And our ultimate winner, barely edging out those two by just one vote, Denmark's Shed and the creation of Dan. So those are your winners. Okay, as for the second announcement, this regards OFL 23. So yesterday, you guys listed out all of the teams that you would want or other coaches in your divisions. Well, the admins and I have been working very hard on getting that all together, and we believe that we have everything all done. So tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, that's in 2.5 hours, we will be revealing everybody's team for OFL 23, and then tomorrow or Friday, I will have the fantasy draft order for everybody, and along with that, I will have like a draft pool so you can see everybody's ratings at every position, and you can start working on your draft boards for the fantasy draft, which will be starting next week. So there you go. Let's hop back into the game. Those are your two announcements. All 32 teams are currently filled, and we also have a waiting list as well. You should do a long-term sim and announce the draft order there. That's not a bad idea. OFL 23 is going to be with the regular rosters. It seemed like that's what a slight majority of people wanted. My PS4 decided not to work, so that's not going to happen. And then there weren't any good retro rosters on Madden 23, so we'll be using the regular ones. I want Mexico team versus Mr. Rob Panthers. Well, maybe you'll get your wish. Maybe. We'll see. I know if you do or not. Do I have to make the team? No, you don't have to make the team announcement. You don't have to be there. Whenever you get the chance, you'll be able to see who your team is, so you don't have to show up. Although if you want, you can, but you don't have to. Big sack by the Rams defense. It's a 3rd and 21 now. Dan goes short for Cortland Sutton, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but not much more. I'm running it back as the Browns, baby. Are you sure about that? What if we reveal one team live on stream? One. How do we feel about that? Should we or should we not? Is it going to be a stream? No, we're just going to list it out in like a Discord announcement. Do mine. Well, I'm not going to pick whose team it is. It will be random, obviously. We should reveal one team. I agree. No more, but one is fine. We can. I don't want to reveal my team unless my team is the random one that's chosen. Winner of the OFL Bowl gets team revealed. That's not a bad idea. Although I kind of want it to be like completely random. Or I'll spin a wheel. Yeah, something like completely random so where each team has the same chance. It'll be awkward if it's like a newer person who nobody knows. That'd be funny. Because there are some new people who I'm excited to get acclimated. Mine, because I passed my English final. Well, congratulations. It's the games. Oh, we're choosing like the coach? That's what Siri chose. Okay, so I guess we're going to reveal the games team, who off the top of my head I don't remember, because I think he is planning on relocating anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. Let me try to find it. Because at one point he was set to be a different team. Oh, is he the team in Wisconsin? I think he's that team, yes. Alright, so the games' team, for the very short time being, is the Green Bay Packers, although he has said he plans on relocating. So that was kind of the bad one, because he's not keeping his team. But the games is the Packers. So, sorry everyone, I didn't pick Green Bay as my team this year. I know you're all heartbroken. Unfortunately, I will never pick the Packers, because I don't hate myself enough to do that. Let's go, he ain't in my division. Who said that? Do another one? We want to do another one? I don't know about two. Pick a coach who's actually going to stay. I feel like we should do somebody who's here. That'd be fun. I have an idea. Someone give me a random number between 1 and 32. The first one I see, I will pick. Based on where that team currently is in the NFL standings. Unless it's somebody who I know is moving. 32. 32 is the Texans, and I believe C-Mill is the Texans. That's perfect because he's here. And that's the only one we're doing. So C-Mill is the Texans, the games is the Packers, and that's it. That's all you're getting until 7. Imagine not getting your number picked. Congratulations on getting your number picked. I'm pretty sure the Texans were his first choice, so, see? A lot of people might be getting their first choice, and a lot of people won't. You guys still don't know my team or Octi's team. That is true. Nobody knows my team yet. But I'm not the Packers or the Texans. Wow, there's only 2 minutes left in the quarter. I'll demand a trade if you don't... Why would I care? This is the last game that really matters. Octi is the Bears. Octi is not the Bears. Or maybe he is the Bears. I don't know. Actually, I do know. That's a lie. But you'll find out in less than 2.5 hours. 3rd and 12. Ooh, broken up. Good play by the defensive back. Yeah, Hector, aren't you relocating to Mexico anyways? Your team doesn't really matter. If you're going to move. Not if I get Arizona. Fair enough. Well, you'll find out at 7. Or later. Depending on when you see it. Octi probably... Well, I'm not the only one who did it, keep in mind. The admins and I all worked on it together. It's nobody's fault whether you get the team you want or not. What was the announcement? The first announcement was the award winners for this year, and then the second announcement was that we'll be revealing everybody's OFL 23 teams at 7 Eastern. How are we going to reveal? Maybe we do like one division at a time. How about that? I will do what Bill could not. Make the Texans not awful. One division at a time sounds based. It sure does. It's been 3 years of OFL and Nick still has no... What? You should leave the Easts and the Norths last. Why? Are those two, like, the best divisions or something? Wink, wink. Oh, no ring. Oh, well then, yeah, that's true. He, in fact, has no ring. Hey, Dan, I'm going to need you to wake up here, big guy. The Ravens only have 7 points. Their offense has been quite quiet. The Rams hasn't been much better. I'm surprised after the Ravens scored 56. I get Dublin's defense is not very good. But I would have thought this game would have been a little bit more high scoring. We're not doing one division now. We did the 2 teams. Those are the only 2 we're revealing until 7. Clearly the AFC and NFC West is where it's at. Oh, yeah, those 2 are... I don't know about those 2, Johnny. They're kind of like the Souths in real life. Put it that way. Although maybe they'll end up good. Who knows? Where is the OFL Bowl? This is in Miami. So everybody's going to get lit with James Harden and Tyler Hero and the strip club after this, even if they lose. What if in 50 years from now, Dan and Hector are real people? Hector is a real person, technically. Isn't that you? And then Dan probably is too. He can be created in like a shed. So, he's as real as it gets. 3rd and 8 for Danny Boy. Nearly picked. They're in like fringe field goal range, but they got to make this kick. They cannot afford to still be down. I'm not a junior. Yeah, but you're practically the same. From 52 to tie it up. I think he got it. Yes, he did. 10-10. If you go by my middle name, I'm Arturo Estrada. Why didn't you just go by Arturo instead of Hector? Oregon just got flipped for a running back. Oh, we got one from Notre Dame? So Notre Dame fans can continue to cry, because that's what they've done all day, which is hilarious. They might be the most sensitive fan base I've ever seen in my entire life. Jaden Lemore, good stuff. Notre Dame, what happened? How did you lose your recruits to the Oregon Ducks? What if DJ follows his brother to Oregon? I would be quite excited about that, but I don't think it'll happen because Bo Nix is coming back, and Bo Nix was surprisingly really good last year. So he would start over DJ, and I imagine DJ's going to want to start wherever he goes. So if Bo wasn't coming back, I'd be all aboard the DJ to Oregon train, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. So I'm not going to get my hopes up. Franco Harris died. Yes, he did. Very sad, especially considering he was getting his jersey retired in like 3 days, and they were going to have the Immaculate Reception anniversary, which is like, obviously he was a big part of that team. So the timing just sucks. As Trevor Penning is hurt for the Rams. Put me on the Steel Curtain Steelers, I'm dropping like 70. I'm sure. Everyone getting recruits while Ryan Day plays patty cake with a crayon stuck up his nose. Franco Harris passed away at 72. My grandma's like 71. I'm not confident. Well, Franco Harris's age doesn't affect your grandma. Holding wrist, probably a knee injury. You're probably right about that. As Dan tries to give a pep talk. And Trevor Penning grabbing his wrist. Torn ACL. Book it. DJ's in the zone, but he gets sacked. Will Anderson, his second. Holding wrist. Torn abdominal. Will Anderson is now in the zone, and DJ is out of the zone. The Rams run it on 3rd and 18, and they put themselves in field goal range. Can you get carded off in Madden? Unfortunately not, but that'd be slightly cool. Hold wristing. Cancer. Okay. Why does DJ only take sacks on the edge of field goal range? That's a good question. They're lucky the Ravens were not expecting the run play at all. That's another shaky kick. And it is again no good. Who is this team's kicker, and why is he awful? Though that's 2 easy kicks. Kickers in this game do not miss from less than 50 yards. And he has missed 2 of them from inside 50. Why is this guy... This kick was 45 yards out. In Madden, that's like a chip shot. How did he miss that? And it remains tied, and now Dan, the MVP of our league, coming off a game-winning drive last week, can do it again to possibly win his team the OFL Bowl. The kicker has absolutely no dog in him. Although I think number 5 in Baltimore does. Good thing Mr. Rob doesn't need to see him play anymore. That is true. Sorry, guys, I'm the Rams kicker. I bet on Baltimore, so I'm throwing. That sounds about right. Under 3.5 to go. This is really starting to come down to it. Dan has thrown it to 2 guys, and it's caught by Ezekiel Elliott. As Tristan Wirfs is hurt. That's a slightly big deal. The Rams got to hope that they'll get the ball back with enough time, which I think they will. But I imagine they would prefer if the Ravens don't score a touchdown. And, well, if Zeke keeps running like this, that ain't going to happen. Mr. Rob going to take his anger out on his students. Maybe if his student is that kicker. Throws to 2. 1 catch. Because catch is totally a word. First and goal at the 6. Dan for Zeke. That is a touchdown. And the Baltimore Ravens take the lead with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here in OFL Bowl 19. All they got to do is get their defense, who's been really good today, to finish it off. So this is the DJ Uyunglele agenda, at least for the OFL, is pretty much on the line. Can he do it? I put all my money on the Ravens. Well, good for you for possibly losing all your money. What if you are getting jumped by some Egyptians and they start... I don't think that's Egyptian, though. I don't think that's Egyptian. Can the Rams kicker at least make an extra point reliably? That is a good question. I honestly don't know. .240. Let's see what DJ can do. The former number 1 pick. You should ban Hector. Why would I ban Hector? That's not really a good start. He's asking dumb... Well, that's not really a reason to ban him. Okay, another short pass. Let's maybe start throwing a little bit downfield here, buddy. Dan was also the number 1 pick. Yeah, I know. But so is DJ. And DJ has the ball. That's why I mentioned it. Why are we running screens on 3rd? Never mind, it worked. Okay. Just scrap what I said. I don't bring this to the... I think he got it. He might have not. I think so. Yeah, he did. Okay, that was very close. When did the Rams hire Matt Canada? That's a good question. I'm starting to wonder the same thing. Wow, they're running the ball. And the Ravens, again, didn't expect it. And why is Steven Lance getting all these touches instead of Javonte Williams? 2nd and 1. DJ finally throws it downfield, but it's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 1. Obviously, the Rams are thinking 4th down if they don't get it here. So they don't necessarily have to go short. But they do, and it works. Got to keep moving fast. Have we ever had an OFL Bowl go... Oh, yeah, we have. An OFL 20. How could I forget? My first OFL Bowl was literally in overtime. I think that's the only one, though, right? I think. So this would be the 2nd OFL Bowl to go into overtime if the Rams can score a touchdown here and then not let the Ravens score, which could happen. But DJ has not been very aggressive on this drive, although I guess he's been efficient. As the Rams call a timeout. So they're putting all their eggs in the basket of this drive, which at this point, yeah, that's probably smart. 3rd and 4. DJ's going to chuck it up for the end zone. It is incomplete. So this right here might be the game. 4th and 4. The season possibly on the line for the Rams. If they don't get it, they're not technically out of it, but they're also, like, kind of dead. DJ gets rid of it quickly, and it is caught as the receiver breaks a tackle and has it to the 30. Okay, good play by the Rams. Now at the 29. DJ has time, has a lot of time, and he sails it deep. It's caught by Laviska Shenault inside the 5 as they call another timeout. And now we're down to 31 seconds. The ball is at the 4-yard line. They just cannot turn it over. And they get the touchdown. We are tied up. DJ Uyunglele over to Smith. What is his first name? It's kind of an important play. To Aeneas Smith. I think he's a real person. I want to say he plays for Texas A&M. 17-17 with 27 seconds. The extra point, no gimme, because this kicker sucks, and he got it. That would have been hilarious if he missed it. Can the Ravens win it in regulation? There's a chance they just try to run the clock out, but with all 3 timeouts, they shouldn't. They should try to win this game. It's the OFL Bowl. This is not some silly regular season game. So the DJ Uyunglele drive, legacy drive, comes to fruition. He leads his team down the field, scores a touchdown, and now we're tied with under 30 seconds to go. What are the Ravens going to try to do? They had the MVP at quarterback. This is Dan's time to shine and possibly win the game now as they start with a run, so they're not even going to try. That's weak. Boo! Weak! So they're playing for overtime unless they run another play. That's stupid. One more play, another run, and Zeke gets -2. All right, through 4 quarters of OFL Bowl 19, we do not have a winner. This game is going to overtime. I think since the Rams are technically home, the Ravens get to choose the coin toss. Hey, Danny boy, tails never fails. Dan, listen to me. The Ravens pick tails. It, unsurprisingly, lands on tails. So the Ravens will start with the ball, and they have a chance to win the game right here. Keep in mind, since we're still on Madden 22, as C-Mill said, we do not have the new playoff rules. So if the Ravens score a touchdown, the Rams will not get the ball. Although the Ravens' offense hasn't been elite today, so that's easier said than done. If I'm correct, this is the second time we've ever had the OFL Bowl go into overtime. The first one would have been OFL Bowl 5 and OFL 20 between my San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots in what I believe is the greatest OFL Bowl we've ever had, which of course resulted in yours truly winning his first of now 4 OFL Bowl championships. As Zeke gets 2. It's time to see what the MVP can do. This is Dan's time to shine. 2nd and 8. Risky throw. Batted away. Now a 3rd and 8. We got to get like the Jaws music in here. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. Dan goes short. And Zeke dives forward, but does not get the first down. So the Ravens, with a 3 and out, they will punt it, and the Rams get it. The only problem for the Rams, because now any score wins, so if they kick a field goal, they can win the game. The problem with that is, as we have seen today, their kicker freaking sucks. But this guy doesn't suck. DJ Uyunglele, who's going to try to lead his team down the field. He's in the zone. Can he win it for the Rams and give Mr. Rob his second ring? Even though he's technically not the coach, he built this team, so it is his ring. As they start with a run. 2nd and 8. Handoff for Javonte Williams. He gets the first down. Good run. Mr. Rob has learned well from me as a coach. We're going to set up for a 40-yard field goal and miss it. That'd be pretty sad. Screen is caught. They get like 7. Okay. Not a bad start to the drive here for the Rams. They're 59 yards away or less if they kick a field goal. But again, their kicker is booty cheeks. DJ going to take his time. Throws it to the sideline, and it's incomplete. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd and 3. Do you run it or do you throw it? If they don't get it, obviously they're going to punt it. Play action fake. DJ has a man short, and he caught it with 2 feet inbounds. So the drive continues to stay alive. DJ still in the zone with a strike. Caught, and they are now close to field goal range. You're at the 36. The Ravens defense has got to make a play. Short, broken up. Incomplete. DJ is still in the zone for what it's worth. I don't know what it would take for him to get out. Maybe a sack? That's what it took last time. 2nd and 10. He goes short, caught, but not much. Maybe about 3. Can their kicker make it from this distance given the opportunity? Probably not. 3rd and 8. DJ under pressure, goes short, and they get the first down. Javonte Williams with the biggest play probably of the entire game to the 14-yard line. The Rams can just taste it. They are so close. Can they finish it off for good? Javonte Williams breaks a tackle. He gets more than half the distance to the end zone. 2nd and 3. Back to Javonte. He is short. I think at this point, all the Ravens can really hope for is a turnover. That's probably the only way. Which, this play might be it. 3rd and 1. DJ looks to throw it. Backs up. Scrambles with it. Throws it away. And now it's time for their... They're going for it?! What the hell? You need a field goal to win. They are going for it. Oh, and they got it. Okay, what? Well, the Rams won the game. Cameron Latu with the game-winning touchdown. But why on God's green earth did they go for it? I mean, okay, they got it. Did they think their kicker is that bad? Okay. Well, the Rams have won the OFL Bowl here in overtime, 23-17. Shades of Apple. Yeah, really. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a game. What an ending to OFL 22. But DJ Uiagalelei and the Los Angeles Rams have done it. DJ heard everybody call him mid. Well, guess what? All of you are terribly wrong. DJ really has that dog in him after all. What a game. What a season. Oh, my Lord. I cannot believe they went for it. Why? All they needed was a field goal. But it worked. DJ Uiagalelei holds up the Lombardi Trophy. Wow. Well, that was something. Nobody expected the Rams to win this game. In our poll that we did, let's see the vote. 19 people, including me, predicted the Ravens to win, while only 2 people picked the Rams to win. The Rams had the same amount of votes as the Dublin Shamrocks, who are not even playing in this game because they allowed 56 in the last round. The Rams were down 17-10 with a couple minutes left. They score. They get 2 stops. Remember, the Ravens started with the ball. Who were the 2 who got it right? You and Nick said the Rams, and you were both correct. And everybody else, including me, said the Ravens. Dan had the better passer rating than DJ Uiagalelei today, but it was clear which one of these 2 was better, which one stepped up when their team needed it the most. It was DJ Uiagalelei. 388 yards, 3 touchdowns, including the game winner. Both teams ran the ball pretty well. Cameron Latu, the tight end, with the game-winning score. Same draft class as DJ, right? Yep. This ring goes to... No, this ring does not go to you, buddy boy. Will Anderson with 2 sacks, 1.5 for Aiden Hutchinson. Won't be the last time we see Hutchinson as a champion. Maybe. Hopefully. Well, that was fun. Quite a way to end OFL 22 with the Rams as our champions. They have 2 injuries. Trevor Penning, broken thumb. Wasn't he grabbing at his wrist? And then, yeah, Tristan Wirfs also got hurt too. You were like the owner of this last season. That's one way to put it, yeah. So as we send the week, we'll see who they gave OFL Bowl MVP to, although it's not really much of a debate, is it? I mean, it's got to be DJ, right? Yeah, no question. DJ Uiagalelei has won the OFL Bowl MVP. Everybody called him mid, and wow, you guys all look equally stupid. Guess who never wavered, though? Players of the week, DJ Uiagalelei, Aiden Hutchinson, Dan, and Will Anderson. Okay, so that'll wrap up Season 5, the final season of OFL 22. I'm going to try to fit in a long-term sim somehow within the next couple of days. I'm planning on it to happen. Of course, tonight at 7, we will be revealing everybody's teams for OFL 23. The draft order and draft pool will be opened up tomorrow or Friday, and then fantasy draft itself will start sometime early next week. So that's the plan. The Rams were really the worst team in the league the first couple of seasons, and now they end off as the champions, which is ironic because the Seahawks won the first 2 championships, and now they suck balls. Hope everybody enjoyed Season 5 of OFL 22. Next stream will either be the long-term sim or something on OFL 23. So again, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, that's 2 hours from now. That's when we'll be revealing everybody's teams for next year.